The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Cunningham going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete on the deep ball. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended. Receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Byron Jones on the cover.
They'll run it with Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Cunningham. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Cunningham. And he'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cunningham rolling to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
Throwing again. Cunningham. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, Cunningham going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And nearly picked off. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Cunningham going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, 60 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0, but you're in the red zone, and it's 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice... opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. 1st and 10. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the defense has come up with it. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown, but you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Cunningham. Completion here to Claypool. Touchdown! Chase Claypool. 30 yards. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield. 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Finley working out of the gun. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, we always talk about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we get this challenge started in the 3rd quarter with less than 4 minutes remaining on the clock. You're only down 3 points. You have the ball at your opponent's 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Well done.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Randall Cunningham, an 80-yard touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead 7 points, but your opponent has possession at your 20-yard line. 2nd and long. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the defense. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 1. You've got the ball on your own 40 as we get set here 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots him. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And they'll try to run the option here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as
There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Randall Cunningham, 31 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down by a point, but you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here on first down. They'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On the ground, this is Williams. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
That's a nice run right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, lost it. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's caught. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 35 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're trailing by 1. You have the ball inside your own 10, and it's 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed.
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
And touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster. An even 90 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as they have taken the lead.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. For this challenge, we begin in the third quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, he had 6 points. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Cunningham. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And almost picked off. I guess... Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. That's going to be caught. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, 35 yards. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 7, but you're just across midfield as we get set here 1st and 10. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, Cunningham. He'll run it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. From the gun, Cunningham. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Brings up now Cunningham. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for a loss on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They run. It's Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Williams stopped up short of the goal line on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt. And really, a field goal would be huge. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
For the ball carrier.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody scrambled. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose.
A fumble on the play, recovered by the kicking team.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Juju Smith.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just... And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Visitors, 28.
And this is going to be snuffed out. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That catch good for only a couple.
1-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For Adrian Peterson. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try now for Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he lost the football. It's going the other way. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Cunningham. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 71 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Two plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here now is second and 10. Again from the 41. To throw again. Cunningham. Back to Smith-Schuster. This time complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's second down. Play action, it's Cunningham. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Bengals 7, Express nothing.
On first and 10, Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Throwing again. Cunningham. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, Cunningham. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First down and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by two-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cunningham. Over the middle. That's caught by Claypool.
Cunningham's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Cunningham. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
The 2nd down.
But that's the kind of interception that could save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Murray back near his goal line. He's got Evans. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
Good. 4.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
At the 12-yard line.
A final shot before half for Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And that'll do it for the end. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Express nothing.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Back out comes San Antonio. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Sanders, the ball
But I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun now for Murray. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Sanders.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Cunningham on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Bengals first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Back out comes San Antonio. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Joe Schobert able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. from the gun. Murray, he's going to let it fly. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
45-yard line.
Now Williams. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Off the play fake. Cunningham. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams will try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And to me, that's...
Down the numbers. There he goes. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10-10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll get it out here, the 40 to the 39.
It's a gain of 22.
Here's Cunningham.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
The 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB match.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score, Jamie Gillen in punt formation.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Taking it about the 16. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Cunningham. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Claypool, 32 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jack Youngblood in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now Joe Mixon. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
At their own 48-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got... Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Claypool as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Here's Landry. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and
13
10.
seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Here's Landry. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
50-yard line.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Quickly to Thielen here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Pass complete.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Back now at Soldier Field. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's good.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. After the sack on 1st down, Bridgewater. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Room past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they will take a knee here. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was, you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Cunningham. Steps away to his left. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Cunningham. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Juju Smith-Schuster, 52 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Tyler Lockett on the return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Jamie Gillen
on to punt, Jamie Gillen. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Bengals 7. Our home team, nothing.
This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
Their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Juju Smith-Schuster, 76 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. Lockett the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
40-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 34. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's another
12 yards there and a 1st down. Cunningham to throw. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Juju Smith-Schuster on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
At their own 30-yard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Formation.
Here's Jamie Gillendown as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Bengals 21. Our home team, nothing.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
David Johnson.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Brady now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. So a change of possession here on the punt.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Onside kick is recovered by the Bengals.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing after the interception. Cunningham. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
For Juju Smith-Schuster. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Shotgun now for Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards there on third down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Brady. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
Brady's pass.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Again, it's Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. That throw by Brady incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to win this football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Parker unable to get that one. And it's 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion. To throw again. Brady. Ertz has it left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. 9.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach.